starting with cross section of testis. If we have to take a cross section of the testis, we can see that there are number of seminal vesicles which are found here. Sorry, not the seminal vesicles, that is the seminiferous tubules. Inside the seminiferous tubules, you will see some cuboidal layers of cells which are known as the germ cells, and in between the germ cells there are some triangular cells. These cells are known as Sertoli cells. Now, this is the testis. This is the seminiferous tubules. These are the germ cells. The germ cells will later give rise to spermatozoa. That means they are going to undergo meiosis to form the spermatozoa. The pyramidal structures or pyramid-like cells which are present here are known as Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells or nurse cells. They are also known as nurse cells. Their main function is to provide nourishment to the developing spermatozoa. Now, in between these are the tissue. This is interstitial fluid. Now, here you will find a group of cells. These are known as interstitial cells or Leydig cells. They are known as Leydig cell. Okay. The main hormone of this is to secrete. They are actually acting as endocrine glands, and they secrete the testosterone. They secrete testosterone secretion. Is it clear? So there are a number of Leydig cells which are lined in which part? This is the interstitial tissue. Interstitial tissue. Now let us move to the next part, that is the function of the male glands. The first accessory gland that we have studied is seminal vesicle. The seminal vesicles is located adjacent to the urinary bladder. So you can write like at the base, that is the location is at the base. First one. And the second one you can write what is present here? Fructose, prostaglandin, and your clotting proteins. And clotting proteins are present here. The main function of this, you have to write it as, they produce an alkaline secretion. Produce alkaline secretion which neutralize the acidic environment of the male urethra, which neutralize the acidic medium of male urethra. Okay. Plus, we have to write as well as that of the female reproductive tract, as well as that of female reproductive tract. So what happens? The seminal vesicle, which is situated at the base of the urinary bladder, at the base of urinary bladder, it is made up of fructose, prostaglandins and clotting proteins. It produces an alkaline secretion. Why this alkaline secretion is necessary? Because we know urine is highly acidic. So to neutralize the urine, because if it remains acidic, it's going to kill the sperm. Plus the female genital tract, when we will be studying, we will there also will come across that the uterus is also acidic. So for the survival of the sperm, this acidic nature of both these regions have to be neutralized, and that is why the seminal vesicle produces a solution which is alkaline in nature. Our next gland is the prostate gland. Now what happens in prostate gland? It nourishes and activates the spermatozoa. It nourishes, location we can write as it surrounds the urethra. Surrounds the urethra, and the second function, nourishes and activates sperm. And third, so the third one is corpus gland or bulbourethral gland. It is situated adjacent to the urethra. Adjacent to urethra, and its main function is it also secretes alkaline fluid which neutralizes. The same function here, it also alkaline secretion. Alkaline secretion whereby then neutralizes the acid from the urine in the urethra. So this function and this function is nearly the same. That is the seminal vesicles and the corpus gland, that is also known as the bulbourethral gland. So this is very important. That is the function of the glands. I hope this is clear. In our next video, we will discuss about the female reproductive system.